see a lot of discrepancies between us as a group. So what do you all think? Do you think that should continue to be the case? Are these not as similar as we think? Especially, I think, taking into account recent wins in the LGBT space. Obviously, marriage equality was a huge win, but still so much more work to be done. And the simultaneous rollbacks that we're seeing on abortion rights and continued attacks on groups like Planned Parenthood.
So I want to just jump in really quickly and just share a little anecdote of something that happened to me literally right before I walked in here. I went downstairs and ran into somebody I know from the LGBTQ community here, who is a really strong voice for the community and an amazing leader, and somebody I have a lot of respect for. And I shared with her what I would be speaking on today and talking about how we coalition build around these issues. And she said to me, just so matter-of-factly, well, we can't have babies, so why do we care about this issue? And I was a little bit blown away. But this is a tremendous issue that impacts the work we do here, and it's still a prevalent issue in leadership here in Arizona. And I know that it is not isolated to Arizona. Being a longtime activist here in Arizona hasn't made me blind to what happens in the rest of the country and conversations that happen internationally. And we know these are issues. So while we are siloing ourselves, we are, like you say, are definitely not siloed. And so we have to figure out ways to overcome that. And for our allies to talk about reproductive health and justice in the same conversation that they talk about marriage equality and LGBTQ rights.
Yeah, I just want to sort of follow up on what you were saying. Like, I think that even though there have been some advances, although not nearly enough when it comes to LGBTQ rights, we definitely don't live siloed lives, which is why these issues, for me, will always be connected. I think that the article brought up some interesting points, but it was definitely problematic. I think the first thing is, like, this isn't a competition, and there's no winning when it comes to the oppression Olympics. So instead of comparing these movements, we should really be focused on how we can work together, because we're both marginalized people, like the LGBTQ movement, reproductive rights and justice. Like, these are movements that are dealing with marginalized people, and we need to work together for our collective liberation, because as long as, like, one person is still oppressed, then no one else can be liberated.